All right, let's do a read. I hope you guys are doing good. I missed you very much. If, like I told them, if you are a subscriber on my OnlyFans, EVERLE, I left a little treat for you there. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the chocolates, too, by the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and put my shit on real quick because we are going to do a quick read. I was like cleaning a little bit. I got the kitchen done. We'll go upstairs and we're going to do a little gardening still. And then we're trying to tackle the laundry a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I missed you all. I always miss you, one another. Self-love. And you're here for a purpose. You are learning to love yourself more, the most. You're realizing you have to put yourself first. You have to care for yourself first, because if you don't, then it's just like in the airplane. It says if the plane goes down, you gotta make sure you put your name on first, or other people that you can't help them. So you're learning to just like, honestly, you're like, man, you don't want to be depleted anymore from people that take and don't give equal reciprocation. Some of you guys threw in the towel on a few matters, and some of you guys tackled a few matters, and you actually posted your flag and won for victory. And some of you guys even folded, because I see a white towel folded. So I feel like it can mean a lot of different things. But no matter who you are, you're amazing. And, everything's going to work out for you just fine, baby. All right, stop singing. It's not fucking Glee. I had to put a bra on. I had to put a bra on, yes I did. Okay, divine potential. Yeah, that's great. You're here for a purpose, divine potential. You're obviously outstanding. You're actually a worker for God. And it is something to brag about, something to be very proud of. And you do a lot for people, and you do a lot for God, and you are a very important person. And it is not always easy to do the things that we have to do. But you come face to face with your challenges, and you overcome them. You will have resilience. You have strength, and you have courage, and you have integrity, and you have authenticity, and you have just what it needs to be a great leader for tomorrow's future. You're going to have a nice summer. Relax a little bit and enjoy things. Summer and spring is a beautiful season, and I recommend that you get out. What's this? Okay. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Sun. Yeah, lots of happiness with that Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, act with honor and speak your truth. And I always think of the Nine of Pentacles as my prosecuting attorney card. So, some of you guys have been burying yourself in work to forget about somebody, and you need to learn to love yourself more. This person was on Page of Cups. They didn't have anything to offer, and everything that they did offer was bullshit. They were literally playing games with you. Literally pages. They don't have really their basics in order, their house, their car, their jobs, and they're always just lying. They're always just up to something no good. Patience has given you a lot of rewards. I see you have a lot of happiness. You have the star here coming, and the work is paid off for you. It says you buried yourself in work. You were focusing on self-love, and now you have the star energy. So that's great. It says if you are going to rise, you might as well shine. Some of you guys barely even sleep, honestly, because you have the Nine of Swords here, where people have stabbed you in the back so much that, honestly, that's why you just work so much. You can find yourself working like many more hours a day than is healthy for you, but honestly, it seems like it's paying off. And it keeps your mind busy, and you might have just a problem sleeping. You can't fucking help. So it looks like you put it into good things, at least. It's not like you didn't. Yeah, Queen of Cups in the reverse. So went right there by Page of Cups. So your problem is that you get poor love offers. You get fake love offers. It looks like you get angry people. Queen of Cups in the reverse could be a water sign who is not actually very loving. The Cups usually is somebody who is a good housekeeper, housemaker, homemaker, and in the reverse, obviously, it would be the opposite. They wouldn't be somebody that would be making the bed for you or making dinner for you or caring how the kids were doing or anything. There would be somebody who's bitching all the time and negative and screaming and just fucking in and out and every like a blamer and a bitcher. They're not really like the nurturer in the family, and I feel like this still bothers you. You could be bothered by past energy. Yeah, they're blatant and they're really blunt with you. I can't stop thinking about you. This person could just we were going over narcissists. We did a whole class on it. You'd have to add me on Facebook to get that one. But you know, you could even be dealing with that, you know, just struggling with your own family. For some of you, I know some of you guys were mentioning that you were having family members that you were having a hard time connecting with, and you really wish that you had a better connection with. And so actually we go through that a lot in our group, and so you're more than welcome to join us on Facebook too. We do a lot of videos over there. It's easier for me to make them a little bit more private over there than over here. So the next one you have is Fast and Furious. Some of you guys are gonna get the fuck out of there fast. Some of you guys might even get a nice car. Now that it's Fast and Furious, you might get a nice car. But I did see the Chariot in the reverse. I feel like you're not gonna let anybody else kind of go with you on this journey. I feel like you're gonna put to a close everything that everybody was kind of doing to you. You're just gonna end it. You do have love and work. Yeah, see, there's the Five of Swords in the reverse, or the Five of Wands. That's family fighting. No more family fighting for you. You know, I was thinking, you know, about how we were talking about breaking the family dynamic. And I realized that really, I think for a lot of us, it's only, okay, let me see. It's only our, I'm not going to do that. Give me the fucking toy. Thank you. It's really only 2 generations worth. I guess 3 now. Fuck. It's crazy. Because it's our parents, us, and then the kids. It is really as much as we thought. But whatever it is, some of you guys have been working on that, or you guys have been just going through it. But you are the one who's going to break that if you would like to be interested in doing that. See, star again, bitch. 2 stars, dude, and Ace of Cups. And you have lots of victories here. As soon as you overcome this betrayal and this trauma that you went through, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. And that is how we feel. We don't want to let anybody go. We're not the type to do that. But some people have to be let go, or they have to learn a lesson, or whatever it is. Be careful of something that seems too good to be true. Page of Cups. Adventures you want to go on. That's what you need to be thinking about this year. It says be responsible. It says by being responsible, that will help improve your self-love. Some of you guys could go out and just like have a drink or do anything in a lower vibration, whether we're eating junk food, cursing, anything where we're not acting with grace. We could miss an opportunity, honestly, for somebody who is in that, you know, in our energy at that time that could bring us abundance. Because they're like, I don't really know at this time if that person is mature enough to, you know, be on our team or be my wife or be my husband. A lot of times people are where they want to be and they're looking already for what they want. And so if you're acting immature around a mature person, they could be like, I just, you know, I really don't know. Like, I was, you know, and all mature people are evaluating us for a long time beforehand. So I feel like the message is definitely to mature up and to get your stuff in order and just to really be the opposite of what this Queen of Cups in the reverse has been, which is anything in trash. We need to up our game. Divine potential will come with oneness. I do believe true love is the answer in this chapter. It's a thing that we haven't had yet in our life. With this family fighting, thank God for it being in the reverse. Things are going to come to a close with the fighting. You're going to make a difference. These people have been really difficult. This court hearing for some of you guys, if you guys with this, because it goes over the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, you're not going to take an offer. Somebody's not going to take an offer. They're not gonna stand down. Like some of you guys really have a dispute with somebody and you are turning down their offer. You're like, no, I'm not fucking doing this. You guys have been really difficult, and honestly, I just want happiness. I want peace. I don't want this fighting anymore. And you're not gonna do it. You're just like, I'm gonna do things my way. You guys have had your opportunity, and you've literally like said what you needed to say. It says the way is clear for you to do that. It says you need to awaken to the power within you. And that's what you're realizing. You have done your shadow work, and these people have not. This family is coming up as they're just fighting all of the time. They're bringing drama to you. They're obviously just not even your type, and they need to do the shadow work. And you have two Queens of Cups here fighting against each other, one in the reverse and one in the upright. So they're both family, you know, elders, leaders, the good parents, whatever it is. And you got two head to head here, and one's good and one's bad, plain simple. And this person is actually coming up over the I bury myself into work to forget you. So I can imagine that you are the fucking victim because that's what we do. The narcissist does not fucking go to work. So you're in the upright, and that's good. I'm really glad I fell over that because I was like, I wonder which one we're gonna follow because you know I don't fucking make the choice. These are very serious matters, and you're tired of it. These people offer you a fucking Page of Cups love, and you are coming up as the Ten of Cups. Like, you can't compete where you don't compare, bro. And you're like, I am literally not even trying to compete. You are trying to compete, and you don't even like have like your shit together. Says if you are going to rise, you might as well shine because these are motherfucking serious matters now. So that means get it done more. Like whatever you need to do, it means tidy up loose ends. Plain simple. If you're gonna go head to head with people, you are gonna have to be prepared for that. And you do love them. You're like, I love you, but honestly, like I'm over the Netflix and chill shit, dude. I see because that says Talladega Nights. I love you, and then it's right over the Page of Cups, and you're like, we have nothing going on here. Like I want to know where this relationship is going. Are we gonna like get a place? Are we gonna like get a car? Or like every time you talk to this person, they might say, "Oh, I love you," and you're like, "Yeah, but where are you at? Like, where have you been? You didn't even answer my call." And act with honor and integrity and speak your truth, and that's gonna gain you. Honestly, just by speaking your truth alone, it's gonna give you that self respect, and it gives you the fucking Ten of Cups, and it allows you to plan your future. So really, it's just that you haven't actually said what you really feel. You've been like beating around the bush with people. Let me see. That's right. See, I want to tell you how I feel. Right over patience equals rewards. So it's I feel like that's saying that honestly you did a good job. You didn't withhold for no reason. You had a weird feeling not to say it yet. And I feel like that's saying patience equals rewards for you. It's saying straight up, you know what? And I felt like that too. Like sometimes you just don't know when you don't know what to do what you can do. And that doesn't mean that fucking you should see Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, lots of Wheel of Fortunes here. Lots of Wheel of Fortunes. Honestly, you need to shine love on fear. You need to know that right now this is an opportunity to go through a rebirth for you, and that's right over that fucking Nine of Swords in the back, bro. You went through a rebirth after this. Like you are actually changing your life. And no matter where you think you're gonna go, things are gonna change. And so, you know, it says you're about to receive abundance. It says all that you think is achievable, right over the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So, whoever you are that's coming up as Queen of Cups in the reverse, you're feeling a little bit low self esteem right now. You're feeling angry. You could be feeling furious, bitter, hateful. You could feel like nobody loves you. You feel like people don't fucking, you know, do shit for you. You just you can feel like you've had enough of people's shit. You've gotten that turn your back on the family kind of energy, and you're coming up. You're supposed to be coming up as the feminine energy, but you have this attitude where you're like you reap what you fucking sow, and you also are coming up with this Knight of Wands energy where you're just like a lot to deal with. And that would make sense when you're dealing with yourself in the reverse because you're struggling with low self-esteem right now, so you're trying to put it out on everybody else. It's because things they're bothering you still from the past, like you haven't done your shadow work, and it's coming up right over the reap what you sow, and all this frustration is coming up literally right over the Two Swords. Two Swords is stuff that bothers you still from the past. It's unhealed wounds, and so you cannot stop thinking about it. It says, and it says you. So you could have a lover from the past that honestly just you haven't gotten over, and you may be in a new relationship now, and it's just constant turmoil. You know, you need to go do some kind of like goodbye thing. You need to like actually say goodbye. You cannot start a new relationship and then like you are already in a new relationship with her. You need to literally be respectful as a person to yourself and just be like, I don't cheat. I don't start new relationships and you know, that you need to be accountable and be like, you know what, I started this new relationship. And so if you felt like you needed to talk to this person to say goodbye, that would be something you would now need to bring your person into and just be like, babe, honestly, I cannot stop thinking about Miranda. And it's been driving me crazy. And that's why I've been pushing you away and I don't know what to do. And see what she says. That's going to take bravery, courage, you know, but do whatever you need to do. But if you feel like that would start a fight and you would have to go cheat, you're going to nothing's going to work out. You have to be pure as no matter what as you go through the process. Getting away on the 3D don't mean shit. It's 5D that we're looking to do. What are you doing? It's like, I'm a crooked lighter. What the fuck? You trust me around here? I'm not gonna ask questions. You have a new connection coming in that goes over the Ace of Cups. Yay! That's a good one to go over. That's the best love ever, and it's clarified by true love. All right, let it out and let it flow. And it says open up to how your heart feels, and that goes over the star card. So let it out and let it flow could be like for singers. If you're a singer, a rapper, a poet, obviously a writer, letting it out and letting it flow is really just putting your star energy into words, obviously. Maybe you're a dancer. You want to express your experience through some kind of art. Maybe painting, but it's saying absolutely, if you would actually express your experience through a piece of art or entertainment of some sort, it's saying that it's going to come up as star energy. So that's huge. That would be fame. That would be people really loving your art, your story, whatever it is. So definitely embrace your experience and don't be afraid of that. People out there love to know they're not alone in how they feel. You are protected. It says you don't know how hard it was to let you go, and that is protected by a cocoon of white light. It says rest in perfect love. You will now understand oneness, truly. And I think that's because a lot of these people from our past were truly like focused on causing division. We have never had an opportunity to be close because these people were honestly, yeah, be careful of something that's too good to be true, clarified by the world in reverse. Exactly. They were never wanting you to expand. They were keeping you there. Yeah, Tower, shut up. I just love tarot. I just can't even. You never know. You're like, I can't even. Stop, tarot. It's just too much. All right, so Tower, yeah, right over the top of be responsible, which I think self-love and be responsible would definitely cause a tower because you're changing your self-image. This is a whole brand new you. And so this tower isn't falling down. This is when you're going to build up now. This is a tower where you actually are building up your empire and you're like, this is my fucking kingdom now. And we have a tower where we have a watch house. You know, like you are going to go through a tower moment because you're learning a brand new you, and change is always hard on the body. We all want to go back to our old ways. We're all going to want to go get a fucking, you know, go party and all shit. But today you make a decision to be different. You're like, you know what? If I'm truly going to be there to make a difference and change this dynamic, then I'm going to put the work in too. Yeah, loving, kind, and the reverse. Well, and wasted on you with oneness. Well, I don't know. It could be a good thing. Wasted on You is it's a country song. But I didn't feel like it was bad. Loving, kind, Tower. You guys might actually be drinking and thinking about somebody though. With the Tower, loving, kind, and wasted on you, and really difficult. Some of you guys, just to switch up the vibe a little bit and go in a different direction here, actually are going through a tower because you are drinking and you actually want love from somebody who's really difficult. And this person can drink a lot and be really difficult when they drink. So let's see what it says. We're gonna do. It says you need to call your mom. For some of you, you need to actually ask another feminine energy for some help. You do have the King of Queen. On the way is clear. I'm getting tricky because you have a matrix here. So I believe that says that you guys are soulmates. They're gonna be a matching pair. But honestly, you're both water signs. So, King, Queen of Cups is literally, you could be about, well, you both stand for emotion. There could be also some kind of contract coming your way, the Seven of Swords realizations. But that's, yeah, on that Queen of Cups, dude, I told you. Oh well, says this serious matter's going through right through a motherfucking unicorn portal. It says you need to focus on your light and you need to listen for the message. And unicorns mean purity. So if this is a serious matter, then if you're the pure one, you're golden. So I love you is clarified by taking a leap of faith in a different direction. This person's been coming up as a page of cups. It's no offer that you want. Departure. Yeah, you're gonna go bye-bye. This, yeah, new beginnings is gonna help you get that love that you're looking for. I feel you leaving me behind. To the person that now wants to tell you how they feel, you're like, well, it says underneath that patience equals rewards. You're like, how patient did you want me to be? Like, life has changed. We've already went through 3 stacks of fucking cards before this person now says, I feel you leaving, but I only feel you leaving me behind. You're like, what does that even mean? You haven't even told me. Still, you'd wanted to tell me, and now you feel me leaving. So cool. If it wasn't for the cards, I wouldn't even fucking know. You have 10 of Cups, actually, is where this Wheel of Fortune is going to stop, which brings your family together. You literally have a happy home and a happy family coming into action. This card says action. Once you shine, love on fear. Some of you guys are still single, and it's because you had to go through this rebirth and you had to get through this point in your life where you were bothered about the fact that you felt like you had a void. You needed to learn how to face your problems. Some of you have to just close out chapters and shit. You had to explore a little bit. You had to go through these like failed love relationships because you needed to realize that the only thing was going to hold you back was you, so that when you could get to your place of being your eternal self, which was going to come now. Because I feel like the Matrix just, and this card just gives me a feeling like almost like when that in the movies, when somebody turns a certain age, that's when their powers come or something. So I feel like that's all that kind of had to happen. You're going to experience a lot of pleasure. For some of you guys, the person that you can't stop thinking about, it says you might have pleasure with. Damn, look at you manifesting shit, dude. All right. Yeah, it says refreshing oasis over the Six of Cups. So you got love victory, work victory, you have a vacation coming up, you have pleasure coming up. You align with all your chakras, which is great. You're feeling balanced, was what that means. Because you change your atmosphere and you connected with Jesus like a brother instead of like a Bible or church. You know, you were like, me and I'm good. You're like, I have a direct connection with mommy, and actually we're good. And people didn't understand that at first, but you are the prophet. You are actually, and all of us are prophets. And so you're like, I am my own prophet. I don't need you to guide me. I'm good. Yeah, you got direct signals. You get direct messages from your higher power, and that is why you let it out and let it flow. It says you help people to open up their heart to feel, and you help them to pay attention to signals, to be alert, to gain life skills and tools so that they don't have to feel like they rely on calling their mom all the time, so that they know how to teach another person too, so that they pay it forward, so they don't have to feel this depression anymore, and so that they don't have to actually carry all of the burdens by themselves anymore. But honestly, in the end, what that did was make you the Ace of Wands. It made you resilient. It made you literally be able to get through any fucking tower that was ever placed in front of you. Some of you guys fail to get through towers because you don't believe in your own self to manifest. Some of you guys feel like you have to rely on another person to get where you guys want to be, and it's saying that you need to be a little bit more loving. If you want help, you need to be approachable. And I mean, really, you need to be grateful. Some people forget to just realize that we're all struggling, man. We don't all have any money. And so when you're just dealing with somebody who's like taking and you're giving, that's a blessing. And people, whether it doesn't, people want to feel gratitude for what they've done. Be a beacon of light to clarify this wasted on you. Some of you guys are not going to your NA meetings anymore. This is a community, and this card goes over wasted, and You're somebody who does really good when you go to group. Somebody's hurting you on purpose. Somebody could be keeping you from a group on purpose. You might have missed a class or a work shift. This is all purpose, and that's because they know this community is good for you. They don't want to see you advance here. They feel that's where they feel like, oh my gosh, this person's gonna leave me behind. They could get a promotion. So if anybody like by chance like, oh yeah, yeah, you have I have the tiger here. That's the song my boss played for me when he when I graduated my teaching program. He's so funny, but you have a death here. Honestly, on call your mom, so she could pass away. You have the king and queen, which is a pair like that, and then you guys will not be feeling guarded around each other. You won't feel like there's things that you don't know. Looks like you guys have an honest relationship. I also see beauty trying to stick out right here underneath this one. And so I like that. I feel like you're gonna really feel like this person is very beautiful. And it only says 20% savage, so I feel like they carry a lot of grace and a lot of characteristics that you just like. You're like, I really like this person. I want to be with them forever. Yeah, you guys give me like butterfly feelings. You do have the lovers right over this fucking seven swords. I really like how the cards are just falling right here. The lovers is a third party energy that should not be in your relationship. Um, and it comes right over this contract thing. So basically, what that seven of swords bitch is always writing false shit. They're always into something, and they fucking are always like serving you some paperwork. There's a secret here. When do they not have a fucking secret? But honestly, secrets don't make it through the unicorn portal. Once again, this person's very wounded, and that's why you felt like you had to take a leap of faith in a different direction. You're very accomplished, and you're quite more mature. And you're like, I am not here to literally fucking fight with you 24/7, bro. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You are self sufficient. You're amazing. I see judgment here too. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You are very accomplished. And then literally, I feel you leaving me behind. Fucking judgment falls on, dude. That's because they're gonna get judged for something that they've done. I left before you could leave me. Probably took off to Mexico. But honestly, I don't care where you go as long as I fucking do my part. It's not up for you to finish the story. It's up for you to do your part. We're here to only really come face to face with shit. You see it, deal with it, go. Yeah, 10 of Wands. See, because when you think you got to carry it all the way through, you don't change your atmosphere, and you also don't get that connection that's underneath there. So you need to just know that our duties will come and go as God works through us. You're going to put your sword up now. You have the King of Swords here over signals and alerts because you need to be aware of your surroundings. You probably got some problems now. Who cares? No weapon formed against us shall prosper. All right, I am afraid to contact you because this person's very depressed. Nobody needs to be afraid to contact anybody in this group. Not even if you're the one in trouble, not if you're the one that's awesome. We're all on the same level here. We are not here to fucking call anybody out. We're not here to fucking get anybody in trouble. But honestly, people need to be respectful of other people's boundaries, and they wouldn't have gotten themselves in the situation that they are in. It's not really about trouble. It's about the situation that people get themselves in. And that's where accountability comes into play. So we're all just going to have to face that and deal with it and get it out on the table. So people make whatever choices they make, and that is what creates fate. And that's what the problem here was, is that honestly, somebody would play little fucking games. We had Five of Swords here. They were just catty. They were fucking literally being petty. And five is a very empty feeling. Five is somebody who fucking feels just bitter and hateful and literally starts fights with people. And we don't do that in the group. So go the fuck ahead and do whatever fuck you think you're gonna do, and you're gonna get mad with sword. You have the Six of Cups because you have a work and love victory over the top of I'm afraid to contact you because this person, you're with somebody else now. Some of you could, once again, in this that we talked about, somebody wanting to be with another person while in a relationship. Yep. The King of Swords is fighting with somebody that's going through the Eight of Swords. I imagine. Eight of Swords is a great depression. It's the Dark Night of the Soul. It's a tower moment. It is great agony. It is when I lost my kids to CPS, actually. When my sister died, when my boss hung himself. It's the worst feeling you could ever fucking go through. Well, somebody had to put their sword up because somebody got fucking gaslighting. When you were talking to this person about what the fuck was going on, they wanted to gaslight you, and you're like, okay, bitch, I'm trying to bring you in on this shit. I'm asking you a direct question. You think it's a fucking game? I don't. So, bye. All I need to do is talk to you once to see if you're fucking even mature enough or capable of having a fucking conversation. Yeah, you have deeper wisdom than these people. And that's why the fuck you get to go on a literal motherfucking vacation. We have novel here too, which really makes me feel like some of you guys are thinking about writing a book. We had Let Out, Let It Flow over your star card. So honestly, some of you guys are great artists and you should really write a book about your story. The timing just wasn't right for us, and you're like, I guess. I don't know what that means. For the pleasure card. Some of you guys may turn somebody down when they're like, hey, you want to hook up? And you're like, actually, I can't right now because I'm actually still healing. I'm going to close out the chapter. You're at the 9, maybe you want to be at a 10. Maybe you want to be complete. Maybe, they say when you're at a 9, the only thing you need left to be complete is a lover. So maybe you're like, no, I'm going to get to a fucking 10. And then fucking I'll see what I think. That's about it. After everything that fucking you went through and all the balance that it caused you, you're looking for an elegant person. You will not make any mistakes now with how much it took from you to make a mistake last time. And you realize that when you make that mistake, you give your entire soul. You sell yourself to a devil, a walking devil. And so you're realizing how much power making it's not a simple mistake at all. Like it almost destroyed you for some of you. Some of you lost everything. Some of you guys, I feel like you even got into a relationship where you married somebody and then it could have been super gold digger shit where you actually lost everything. I don't even know. With this balance in the reverse, I just feel like you lost everything. Some of you guys may lose everything. You're no longer going to be bound for some of you. This girl's tied up in this card, and honestly, it's over. It's over. This whole situation is over. This person was very arrogant. This person was a gaslighter. This person blamed everybody else for what they had going on in their life, and honestly, it was this person doing it voluntarily. You're somebody who's very strong, and you were like, I'm not working on this anymore. You have the 7 of Pentacles here. There's somebody that does the best job of everyone, and you have been doing this. You've been throwing yourself into work. You've been giving yourself to this person, and now it's literally telling you to literally explore, love, and create, and put that card in the reverse, because strength is going to go right over your eternal self. You are a very strong person, and when you were around this person dealing with the way that they were treating you, they were making you feel just disgusting about who you were, your morals and values. You were like, man, this sucks. I actually feel dirty with you. I'm not proud to take you anywhere. I feel shame, grossed out, the fights that we've had, the way that you look at my friends and my family, your dirty fucking comments. I just feel like this person just honestly was somebody that was just so unwelcoming when it came to you and yours, whoever you loved, your friends, your people. And you don't tolerate that. You love everybody. And so this person's attitude, they felt like they were acting like they were fucking better, or that you were stupider. But that's not what you felt in the end. Just felt like you couldn't actually be with somebody that was like this. That's an act of disrespect and immaturity to you. It's not about level. It's not about better or worse. So you started to clear your space. And you went after somebody that was Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands, somebody who's attractive and she likes to set goals and have a good time. You were like, I think I'm going to go from a cup to more of a wand. You're like, I don't really need somebody that's fucking sitting at the house all the time in the reverse. You're not working. You're not cleaning. You're not cooking. You're supposed to be somebody I love, honestly. And so you start to see some girls that honestly set career goals, or men that set career goals. You thought maybe being a family home, a family life would have been the perfect thing because it sounds sweet. But first, you should have been in this energy. You should have already known how to be a wand, because then you could have your fun sexually. You could feel hot. Some people had kids really young, or they just get into these serious relationships really young. And so they always are in this cups life. And it's constantly stress. It's like, oh my gosh, the babies are crying. The house is dirty. The fucking kids need diapers. And it just goes from boom, 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 boom. So nobody ever really, maybe always, you could have never gotten this wands yet. So, you know what? It was a blessing. You might have been young parents to split up, but now my kids are pretty much grown. I'm 36. So in the end, it'll be good, because then my man gets a young woman and we don't even have to worry about kids growing into our 60s. So it's good. So there's a pro and every con. You are going to clear space, and I feel like this is going to be good for you. I don't think your last girlfriend was caring about being very sanitary, your boyfriend. I don't think they helped too much around the yard or the place. Yeah, you want a mutual energy. The beautiful person says that you're going to be able to enter the magic. Says live in the now and seize the moment. So some of you guys already have your person in your energy that you want. Yeah, and on the temptation card, it says, I know it was a distraction from your pain, third-party energy, and you're like, okay, well, get over it. You need to fucking grow up. Like, we all have a fucking life to live, and you're sitting over here literally just starting fucking dumb shit problems, and you're just not gonna deal with it. Nobody fucking cares if somebody was a distraction from their fucking pain. Stop fucking starting problems. We're all going through a lot of shit. Grow the fuck up and get a life. I missed you. It's time for me to heal now, right over the secrets. You're like, I'm not doing this anymore, dude. You guys take your secrets and go, I'm actually telling the truth. You're very wounded. This is going to help gain you the Ace of Pentacles. But what you'll get from this is a broken heart. Because somebody's, we have judgment coming on a King of Wands in the reverse. This person was doing something not good sexually. This person was doing something good, not good to manifest. Like, Wands is sexual and it's manifest. So you could be very good looking. You can make money fucking doing things the positive way. But this King of Wands is coming up in a fucking reverse, right over the top of judgment. When you choose to honestly do wrong, you have to really be smart, at least about it. Yep. And then you have a King of Wands right next to it in the upright. What is up? You guys are going head to head. You've had two cups, boom, one and down and one right. Now you have two wands, boom, one down and right. And it's literally, you guys have fucking mirroring energies. You're just complete opposites. And literally, one is pure and one is not. You have the 10 of Pentacles now, and you're going to find a new job. So you took action. Honestly, you brought your family back together. You have a lot of great things coming into your future. You're going to love your new job too. You just see, oh, I love you unconditionally. You guys have such beautiful future coming in. For your strength card, some of you guys have a weakness where you're hiding behind material things. So if you find that you have to have a certain name brand clothes, or if I'm hearing somebody won't even ride with somebody in an ugly car, things like that, you're just gonna have to let go of. You have to be because you are gonna end up missing your job for God. God has you get in those ugly cars because somebody in there may need you to say something that really hits them and they never forget for the rest of their life. So we go into the dark houses and on the other sides of the streets because we're helping those people. So just know that. You're going to have to be, we need smart people in low vibrational places. So we got to pull them out. That's what a light worker does. So don't be afraid of that anymore, okay? Yeah, afraid. Yeah, you are, see, don't be afraid over deeper wisdom. Don't fear the Darklands. You're an angel for those demons. Look, you have new beginnings over these arrogant people. You're no, I'm putting my foot down. And honestly, your love, remember we talked about how this person from the past took from you and it made you feel so unbalanced? We have the true love card that goes right over the top of that. Honestly, the reason for all this is a really powerful read. I mean, there's so much here, but honestly, it just really just shows a journey for you. Just having to go through so much and people just doing honestly exactly, it was all the same idea, but people were going about it in the complete one or the other way. And you just put your foot down. You have true love here. Somebody's going to take your side, and just honestly, you guys are going to be able to walk your own journey now. You're going to have that. Your potential's endless. And I also feel like this is going right around this little catty person. I always care about everybody. Even for the catty person, dude, you need to stay strong. It says and be a guy in light. It says you need to ground yourself and be love. Not more loving. Be love. You've been going through a lot of low self-esteem for whoever this negative person is. And you've been taking it out like a powerhouse on everybody around you. And it looks like judgment's here for you. It's time for you, it says, to do some self-reflection. There's 4 of you here. So some of you guys need to really understand that you need to be in that mind. You need to be in God's energy. Right now, you're going to actually get some real one-on-one time with God, it says. You've been really afraid to look at yourself, it says. Some of you guys feel like it's a bad thing to be who you are, and it's not. You need to embrace it. There's no other way. You couldn't even be on the right life path if you actually were ashamed of your journey. We have build your light body and accelerate your ascension. Yeah, you're an empath that says you have sensitive antenna. And other people collect the emotion, like certain people collect the emotions of others. But some of you guys are literally around super narrow-minded people, and so those are not the energies that you want to absorb. It's time to move on. It says on the other side. Yeah. You being an empath, you're like a fucking airport for all these emotions. And so if you're letting all these planes land when you are an airport, it's too much. You need to think, I'm Delta, or whatever the fuck you want to be. Okay. Yeah, you have a new path. Some of you guys have take your path, your empath days are done. You get to a point being a light worker where you realize, yes, we are an empath, but we only have certain duties. I love to serve justice upon sexual abuse. And I also really enjoy working with human trafficking. And I like to work with gangs and cartels. Those are some of my passions. Um, Yours might be suicide. It might be people that are cutters. You know, our group as the Villain Bloods are people that want to go in and help people that are villains. We're not saying, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go to fucking treatment and be fucking clean and sober. We're not saying fucking we're gonna be fucking soccer mom. We're saying we are who the fuck we are. Some of you guys are bikers, and so you guys know more about that than I do. It's about you just channeling gangsters. You know anything about it. We're here to just say, how can we literally make this world a better place? How can we make people feel more comfortable in our skin? Why is comfort in our skin what matters? Because suicide is the number one way to fucking die in our country. And followed by drug overdose. Followed by fucking trafficking. I mean, fuck. That's why we do it. It ain't because fucking we're trying to fucking be better. It's because we want to fucking help those who are fucking like us be as good as we are. At least. We ain't leaving them in those fucking apartments crying like we were. When people were like, get better. No, we gotta go help them. That's what the fuck they're with. These fucks. The ones that are fucking yelling all the time. Telling them what the fuck to do with no fucking plan of action or deadline. Like any other professional would give. You know, when they yelled at us, oh, go get better, that's exactly what the fuck we did. And I'll be damned. Had any of them known how the fuck we were talked to, that person would have been in trouble. And honestly, they didn't help us get better in any way like our professional people did. And I'm grateful that they fucking treated us like shit because we did get better. And we did learn plans of actions with deadlines. And that's what the fuck we did to fucking handle shit now. So in the end, we got the fuck better, all right. We're going to make it better too. We're not just going to walk away now that they're better. We're not just going to turn our fucking head because shit fucking, we don't know what to do. Well, then fucking figure it out. We are the fucking future. The people deal with a cruel past. So we need to help them heal. I'm going to do a couple things, so I fucking love you guys. And you guys are amazing, and that's the message. Don't be ashamed of who you are, because when you're ashamed of who you are, we end up telling lies. We end up beating around the bush. We end up fronting relationships. You lose, because it's like, how do you keep up on it? Just embrace yourself. Some of you guys need to put these down, like these sticks that you carry, because you need to realize and really say it out loud. Some of you guys need to go and stand in the mirror and be like, I am nobody's fucking fool. I deserve a solid connection. Not a coincidence, especially fucking don't come home at night for some of you. I feel like that's the second time we talked about this, whether you're a guy or girl. And you don't need to be bound by this person anymore. And you also won't get a true lover in your life, because as long as you have contaminated energy by allowing an ex to return it whenever you are bored, that is not you being pure for your person. So that's something to keep in mind. You surrender to your higher power and just know that whatever it was that you were working on is going to come to a close. We have the Ace of Wands here. There's nothing more to do. Tower. You were very cruel to somebody, for some of you. Very cruel. And honestly, it's time for judgment. And it's necessary. There's going to be a big energy shift occurring here. So those of you need to be responsible if you think that you might be the one that's going to be shifted into the higher direction, the higher position. And that's because for those of you, you really did focus on self-love. You're like, I'm not going to let you do this to me anymore. Some of you guys, we have been so abused that we have always feared, honestly, what would happen if we would tell the truth. That we have never actually even had a minute. We've been so afraid that the abuser would get into trouble. We have never even had a minute to actually fucking grieve our own abuse. So that'll happen this year for you guys. Just be respectful as you go through that. It's going to be a very powerful thing. You're going to realize like how important you are, and that this was for a big, big purpose. All that pain, you're going to turn that pain into power, and you're going to start to learn and realize what matters to you. And honestly, it's who knows what we're going to find out. She's like, "Fuck you." Oh, you're gonna put it on the cards? She's so funny. She's like, "I'm putting it." Okay, but yeah, breathe. Your creation, it says, into existence. So take action. This person was a losing slate. They're just really controlling and bitter, and they always had ultimatums, always had restrictions, financial manipulation here. They cheated, they could have lied. It was just never fucking ending with this person. They were always distracting you from things that you love by calling you maybe fucking saying they needed this, saying they needed that, making you feel guilty that you weren't fucking there, and you're just like, dude, bro, you're never happy. You're never happy. There's no passion in this relationship. There's no fun. And they're like, it's not me. And you're just like, honestly, this person was they were very dark inside, and you're just somebody who's a very light person, and you like to do things, and you are somebody who likes to also hang out and do social activities, and this person was like not somebody that want to do that. They could have told you like they don't want to be around, that they didn't want to go anywhere. This person could have had a disability. I see somebody in a wheelchair here, but it says on purpose. So who knows? Maybe they fucking act like they do. I don't know. It says you need to look for the common in humanity and vote with light. And so as long as you could just be like, honestly, I love you very much. I'm totally not leaving because I want to. I understand how you are. I just feel like for me, it's so toxic that honestly, you're like, I just feel like I gotta move forward. So that's really where it's at. You're not hating them. Don't be glaring. You know, we got this one over here, but this is because you're going 5D. You have other work to do. This person could have came where you were going, but some angels like we can't go where they go. Sometimes people get so fucking dark and bitter, like angels can't go where they go. Anybody can come out of it, but you can't go where they go. Like, not everyone's gonna go fucking walk through hell every fucking day just because that's how you feel. After 18, bro, nobody fucking owes you shit like that. You know, people forget that. They just think that when you come into their energy, I don't think, you know, we all go through it where you literally talk with your friends and then one day you realize that maybe people aren't talking about that anymore. Maybe you're not smoking anymore. Maybe you don't want to fucking, you know, party anymore. But then there's the ones where some people just don't. They don't feel like that. And then they still do the same fucking shit. And you're like, bro, honestly, at this point, I just feel like we've outgrown each other. And they're just like, you know, they want to keep, it's like they literally just can't seem to get it. Okay. So you're like, I'm just in debt for you then. I love you. We really do. But I think we just get to a point where our bottle just, it's empty. Can't take it anymore. You find balance and you're just like, bro, quit playing in games, bro. You're going through depression. Don't. And you're just like, you need to heal. You know, they're always like, you need to heal. No. I'm just trying to have a beer at the beach. So you need to back the fuck up, Barbara. You know, you're just like, calm fuck that shit. What the hell? Literally, dude. We're happy people. Try it sometime. Yeah, natural medicine. Somebody could easily go camping. Float down the river on a floaty. See a bird flying, hear a chirp, smile. Go shoot some hoops. You can't get a damn motherfucking square inch of that shit out of this person. I feel like this person all the way. You'd be like, "Do you want to go do something?" And they're like, "Nothing." They're not willing to do nothing. You just need to stay strong, continue to be a guiding light. I'm hearing that card. I don't have it out here, but it's saying don't adapt to the energy in the room. Make the energy in the room adapt to you. I want to do a bonfire. That's why I want to go outside. I guess I could take you. I'm gonna put different shoes on. I'm gonna make a. I was thinking I'm gonna make a like a hillside fire pit. Don't judge. You know I like to burn shit. My skin feels soft. All right. Says get clear. I believe that too. I didn't drink yesterday and I didn't drink today. And I'm just going to keep getting smart. And I can't tell you that I'm not going to drink, but fucking 2 days is good for me, and fucking something. And I don't really care about not drinking, but if I am going to go head to head with my family, you damn right I'm going to not drink. So that's that. Fuck you. I'll fucking get clean too. I don't give a fuck. I'll absolutely get clean, dude, to fucking fight somebody. So, because there's no work victory here, there's nothing gonna work with these people in this relationship. And so you're like, fine, I guess I gotta fucking step my game up. Whether it is fucking literally 7 of swords in the reverse, that 6 of swords, because somebody can't fucking move to calmer waters. And it's literally they want to play games because they cannot fucking look at themselves in the fucking mirror. And so they are always bringing you into it. I don't care. You're like, fine, let's do this, bitch. The fight that you were about to have if you did do this, bitch. And so don't even look at it like, oh, I gotta get clean. You're like, no, I gotta step my game up because I'm about to fight fucking like the most powerful woman or man in your life. You're about to go against that person. And so absolutely you want to be as clear as you can possibly be. You're going to want to get your shit together, everything, because you're not fucking here to fight. You are here because you disagree with what the fuck is going on. And you're like, no, I'm also not a fucking coward. I don't just fucking run away from shit. You're like, if I'm wrong about my perception or my feelings of things, then let's clear it up, bro, because I'm about to trip out. So that's on them. I don't believe at all that you haven't tried to talk to these people. If people cannot come to a place of understanding, then people are going to fucking get there with or without you. So that's what people need to understand is that our generation and below, we don't fuck around like that. You guys want to play your little gaslighting shit? You want to fucking sit there and fucking blame everybody? Do it on your own fucking time. We're trying to fucking have solutions. We have 15% fucking natural water resources. We have a lot of fucking shit going on in this fucking world that is beyond your fucking first breakup. You know what I mean? Fuck off. We're not afraid, bro. In our generation, we're trying to get shit done, and we'll slice and dice anyhow the fucking is not with that program. You're either an asset or you are a fucking liability. And we're done with it. We're done with it. We've already lived 3 generations for a lot of us listening to the fucking other person bitch. Bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Get your shit together. We are working 10 times harder, the ones that do, carrying all this crap for fucking what we have found out. No reason. They didn't get any better. We found out these motherfuckers be hating on us the whole damn ride through. Never stopping, always getting thicker, harder, stronger with their fucking shit. You're like, bro, you're crazy. Like, they sit there and do all their stuff to you. And we've known the whole time they be fucking us over. And we literally, had, pity for them, so we continue to help them. We can still see they're fucking us over. We even talk to them. We're like, you should definitely stop fucking me over. And they want to lie and gaslight and do what they do. And so it's like we learn all of their tricks. We're clearly smart enough and sweet enough to stay. And then obviously now if you piss us off, that already makes us 4 times stronger than what the fuck they even came with. And they don't even do the mathematics of the shit. Oh well, we're over it. Hopefully they can watch this video and learn a fucking thing. Probably not, because they can't hear past us feeling hurt even if they hurt us. So fuck off. Nobody cares. We don't care. We care about our people being protected and safe now. Not fucking people that want to whine and bitch and moan that are over 18, bro. Cry me a river, bitch. Nobody cares. Literally, some of us care about drawing a fucking layout to our fucking house that we're building in Idaho on our forested land. Some of us fucking care about starting a business or fucking even just meeting the love of our life. And all the while, all of this ruckus is going on around us, and you're like, we're not the same. And so I'm going to make sure that I do something about that for now, because you're not working with me at all. You've started to practice mindfulness, which means being aware of practicing mindfulness. What did you say? Practice mindfulness every day. Put it in my hand. You started to just be aware of your surroundings. I feel like you started to focus on being balanced. I'm hearing mind over matter. I'm hearing that some of you guys started to get better with your shorter comebacks, and you just started to realize that where you were saying to these people you were getting an argument with, and you were like, "Oh." You want more mature people in your life, and so as you became more mature, and as you started to put that sword up right here with that king of swords up, and you started to tell people how you feel. Actually, people really liked it. It's like right over here on your star card. Yeah, it says pursue peace. That's what's disturbing you right now. Some of you guys have a great career, but I'm hearing you share personal details, and that could be affecting you at your workplace. I'm seeing in my mind. I'm here seeing somebody emotional. I feel like you've gotten a couple shows possibly, but then there could have been like a dispute between you and a homie or a friend where there was emotions that were brought into the career field. So I would definitely keep it more professional for you if you do your next deal, and don't tell anybody within this industry um, what's going on. That's typical for most workplaces. There's not a lot of friends at work, and so somebody snitched you off. Somebody was talking shit about you. I feel like they were gossiping about you at work, and I feel like whoever it is that you were signed with or something was clicky, and they were gossiping about you behind your back, and it hurt your feelings. So the message is that the next place will be the same, but you will be more quiet. You will be professional. It seems like this is in the industry. I'm picking up entertainment, and so I just in my mind I got TMZ, so sure, you know, seems like it's I got a vision of somebody in a puffy jacket, a dude in a puffy jacket, some kind of fluffy jacket, like I don't know, like a leather, but not quite leather, but it's like a puffy. So I don't know. I'm afraid to contact you. They think you're probably gonna beat their ass. Maybe you told them they were gonna beat their ass. It says pursue peace on it. No beating ass. Fast and the Furious. Some of you guys are into cars. It says let love be your guide. You're a divine being. So with divine and let love be your guide in fast cars, maybe you'll meet somebody that's into cars too. Sounds like you should have it all. Some of you guys might be into racing or cars, and you're with somebody who's not into that. Maybe you're supposed to be with a sports girl. You know what I mean? Something like that, where she's like, wow! Because I don't see why we could do one more. Boxing. Yeah, you're an entertainer. And it sounds like you're with somebody who restricts you. You need to focus. If you're a boxer, you have got to start focusing. Whoever your toxic lover is not allowing you to balance yourself. Like, your girl is, you're trying to be serious about your career. Some of you guys have a toxic girl or a guy that is literally being controlling. You're way too good for this because you have God's job to do. You are not only coming up as a double star, you're divine, you're strong, you're amazing, you're different than everybody else. Still single for a lot of you. You're just very intelligent. You look around the room, and as you see people for what they are, it doesn't make you hate. It makes you sad, frustrated. You even probably tell people you can do this, you're amazing, you're unlimited. It really hurts you in the heart when people, are not being true. So these people fuck people over, and it actually hurts you. So you need to know that you are done with this chapter as a light worker. This was you now know this. Now go to the next one. In the next chapter, you will have more to do. There are a lot of chapters, but just look at life like it's a job for God. And when you're somebody who's already an outcast, if you're not already fitting in and living the perfect life for your dreams, you're probably a fallen angel or a light worker. The difference is nice and asshole, alpha, and and so if you're a fallen angel, you're a Captain Dickhead. You fucking are trying to. You're probably saying, "What the fuck did you fucking say to me, motherfucker?" You're gonna beat their ass. You're the fallen angels. And light workers are sweetheart. So we probably have both in us, but you are still the fucking outcast. You're the one that didn't fit in. You're the one that's always like, what the fuck? And everybody else is like, oh, it's fine. And you're like, it's super not fine. You're fucking not going. I ain't going in there, dude. You're like, I don't want nothing to do with it. You could have even honestly be a cop for some of you. Krispy Kreme's here, but you could be somebody who wants to help. You could be somebody who's in the systems. And no matter what, if you are a light worker, you are somebody who makes the world a better place. You protect your people. These people lacked gratitude around you. And they were just very damaged. And you just again, just like we said, your time here is done. There is a world to see. Your youth is precious. In your 30s, you start to notice that your back and your joints is feeling icky. And so we don't want to wait till, keep breaking our heart. Just know that when somebody hurts you in the future, you need to be prompt with setting boundaries with them and just making that difference. Don't ever fear anybody when it blackmails you either. You just deal with it. You could have won the whole time. These people only won because they were beating you up. They were really difficult. You have a lot of ideas that you've been thinking about doing. Do it. It's time to move on. It says that you need to flow with the river and see where it takes you. This person's too narrow-minded. They're narrow-minded. They're not going to budge with their ideas. Eternal self. It refers to the real self beyond the ego and beyond human form. The self that survives beyond death. The eternal self card embodies the concept of representing the part of your soul that it inhabits a human body to live a lifetime on earth. The soul sends a beam of light, like a hologram, to play in the earth classroom. You came here for a reason and have a set of goals to fulfill while you are here. Your current lifetime is a quest you accepted before you were born. Your quest could be to do what makes you happy and follow your dreams, even though others may be trying to stop you with logic and pessimism. That's funny we would call that card. Or it could be to master the art of focusing on your goals without distractions or procrastination. Perhaps your goal is unconditional love or stepping into your personal power. It could be to release a family trauma so that the bloodline... Dude, this is great. I love how the cards have just been falling so perfectly. We said all that. Releasing your family of trauma and stopping all that ancestral suffering. As you heal, so do your ancestors and your descendants. This card has appeared before you to remind you that you are a spiritual being having a human experience. It asks you to be fully present in each moment, to taste, to touch, to smell, and to feel every emotion and truly enjoy your glorious human body. Existing in spirit form is your natural way of being, but there is nothing like a human experience. It is made to feel so real and so real-ish. Your action is to activate your third eye so that it can help you to remember who you are and why you came here. Imagine a deep indigo light emanating through your forehead and surrounding your whole body in that beautiful color. Wear dark blue or purple to bring your color into consciousness. So I love you guys. I'm going to do a couple things, but that was a good read. Hi, babies. I love you.